I'm really pleased to welcome on the show this week the founder and the chairman of the electric sheep company, Sibley Verbeck. Hi, Sibley, and welcome to the show.
Howdy.
Hey.
Thank you.
So let's start with the electric sheep company then. What is the company about, and what's your main product?
Sure. The Electric Sheep Company has been around for about the last 5 years, and we create virtual worlds. So we have typically over that time period been hired by companies to create social games, virtual worlds, or experiences within broader virtual worlds for entertainment, for education, for corporate use, etc. So that's our background. However, what we're really excited about right now is that we've created a new application ourselves based on our technology called StreamJam that is specifically for putting live concerts online in virtual venues.
Oh, cool. So basically you got your start from commissions from other companies and now you brought out your own product in the market.
That's correct. Yes.
Oh, great.
Exactly.
And the app focuses on Facebook as the primary mean of distribution. And how did you end up choosing Facebook, and what's the background on that?
Well, really, it was just one place to start. We see a lot of great social network sites out there, and really the vision of StreamJam is to not only be a Facebook app, but to be on other social network sites, of course, but also to be a little app that can be plugged in to any website in the way that you can put a YouTube video on any website. So, in fact, we've been doing our initial test series of concerts, trying out StreamJam, learning and developing it, testing it. And we actually just did a concert that was sponsored by Malibu Rum that was actually a DJ'd dance club event in London. And they had that on their own website. So in addition to on Facebook as the app there, sure. They also had it plugged into their own website.
And at the moment is focusing on music, but what is the ultimate business model for StreamJam as an application?
Well, it really is to remain around music and live concerts. And the business model goal is to bring the business model of virtual goods and other types of microtransactions, but especially virtual goods, to live events and live music concerts in particular. So what we've seen, there's two things going on out there right now. One is on the music concert side, more and more concerts are being streamed online. It's still a tiny minority, but it's been exploding recently. Lots on Ustream, and even YouTube's had some big ones, and lots of other sites that put up music concerts. Yeah. But most where they have a business model, occasionally there's pay-per-view, and then more often there's advertising in there. But those are pretty limited business models. Whereas a whole nother phenomenon going out there that's gotten much further is the virtual goods within games, such as on Facebook or MySpace. Where those games, in the U.S. here now, it's almost a $1 billion a year industry that's mainly just grown up in the last 2 years, and worldwide is a $5 to $6 billion industry of just selling virtual goods. So our thought here is, really, if you look at the details of those business models, should be more successful, just like those games have become free to play, and then you have the option and a certain smaller percentage of users decide to buy the virtual goods and pay for extras. We think the same will be true with concerts, where there'll be the incentive to put all these live events on the web for free, which is promotional, but then it will also be highly profitable for the event holder, because a small percentage of the fans will choose to play games in there, get the extra dance move or the virtual merchandise. And of course, they may also then link to buy music and other actual merchandise.
And that sounds great, but from what I could understand, you don't actually stream the event yourselves in terms of server value, but you provide the virtual world surrounding the stream. So I was wondering, how does it work for you in terms of the streaming services, and how do you deal with compatibility, and what's your favorite live streaming service out there?
Well, we went exactly the route you described because many people are already solving this problem, whether it's Justin TV and Ustream and Stickcam, et cetera, et cetera. So there's many folks doing that. iClips does lots of pay-per-view, and so on. And we don't have a favorite. Of course, that's our right answer given what we do. We want to work with all these folks and and so if someone wants to stream an event themselves, then they can do that. And that video can be placed within the StreamJam virtual environment, where we host the 3D environment and the user's avatars and all the actions that go on in there. We host that on our servers for free, just like many of these streaming services will host your stream for free in exchange for putting in advertising. Yeah. We not only host this for free, but we give event holders the majority of the revenue from any custom or branded virtual goods that might go along with the event.
Yeah. And StreamJam is kind of an up-and-coming startup because you only had the alpha released for only a few months now, isn't it?
Just about 2 months. That's right. So we're very much still in development.
But you already managed to get nominated for 2010's Medium Net Labs as one of the 15 startups that are kind of most interesting for next year. How do you see that? And are you going to have a presence at the conference?
Well, we're absolutely going to be there. By being selected, we will be presenting multiple times and have a video that's showcased at the conference. And we're looking to set up, a lot of meetings. So if any of your listeners are interested in putting on events using StreamJam, we'd love to meet them at the show. We're very excited about that, and I think that the fact that we were selected while we're still so early in our rollout process, although we'll be showcasing a lot more robust version of StreamJam at the conference. I think it reflects two things. I mean, one, I think it reflects, we can hit the ground running very strongly with this application and already have, because we have a tremendous amount of experience building virtual world applications. And this technology is not just being built from scratch, but we've used it. We've used the underlying technology, which we call WebFlock. We've used it to publish full virtual worlds for clients of ours. So there's a lot of technology there already created. So that's the one thing it reflects. But the other is just the general excitement that these virtual goods are just growing by leaps and bounds, worldwide. And the music industry is obviously really looking for more ways to get revenue, and not just another way to allow users to sample music online and maybe buy it one track at a time, which are great, and there needs to keep being innovation in, but there's not the sense that that's going to replace billions of dollars that have been lost from the music industry. And so here's one component that may really contribute to revenue gains in that industry. And people are looking over at these profitable Facebook apps and saying, how can we get a piece of that? So we're trying to marry that business model with the great content that's out there in live music.
Cool. Well, fantastic. Well, thank you very much for coming on to the show before Medium. And hopefully I'm going to be coming to one of your presentations and being able to cover that as well.
Great. I look forward to seeing you there.
Cool. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.